Life on Mars. Mystery as NASA reveals this ancient red planet's wet weather. Where did the water go? Life is increasingly likely to have existed on Mars after NASA reveals the astonishing amounts of rain the red planet used to have. Space scientists now revealed much more about the ancient climate of Mars. It appears huge amounts of rainfall and snowmelt once filled lake beds and river valleys as recently as 3.5 billion years ago. The news boosts expectations. Evidence of alien life will one day be found on Earth's neighboring planet. It's the fourth planet of the Sun. It's about half the diameter of our Earth. The study represents the first time scientists have quantified the rain present across the planet. The research conveniently coincides with NASA's Mars 2020 Perseverance rover making its way to Mars, and the space agency's probe will in February next year land in one of the lake beds, crucial to its new research. Mars' ancient climate and surface conditions remain an enigma to scientists. Geologists and the existence of say that the existence of riverbeds and ancient lake basins suggest the planet with significant rainfall or snowmelt in the past, but experts in modeling climate remain unable to account for the observed geology. What happened to the atmosphere, the water, and the magnetosphere of Mars? And as you see in the video before this one, it's still losing its atmosphere. Now, experts in modeling climate remain unable to account for the geology. Dr. Gaya Stuckey-Dequay, the postdoctoral fellow at the University of Texas and lead author, said, "This is extremely important because 3.5 to 4 billion years ago, Mars was covered with water. It had lots of rain or snowmelt to fill those channels and lakes. Now it's completely dry. We're trying to understand how much water was there and where did it all go. Although scientists have discovered huge reservoirs of frozen water on Mars, no significant amount of liquid water has been found. Experts now know between 13 feet and 520 feet of rain must have fallen in a single episode to fill the Martian lakes. In some cases, these will have provided enough water to overflow and breach the lake basins." Dr. Stuckey-Dequay added that this research can improve Martian climate models despite the wide range of estimates. She said it's a huge cognitive dissonance. Climate models have trouble accounting for that amount of liquid water at that time. It's like liquid water is not possible, but it happened. This is the knowledge gap that our work is trying to fill. Space agency NASA launched its Mars 2020 Perseverance rover in June, and the probe will early next year begin to explore the Jezero crater, which contains one of the open lake beds used in the study. And according to co-author Tim Gouge, an assistant professor at University of Texas, the lead scientific advocate for the landing site, the data collected by the crater could be significant for determining how much water was on Mars and whether there are signs of ancient alien life. He said Gaya's study takes previously undefined closed and open lake basins, but applies a clever new approach to constrain how much precipitation the lakes experienced. Not only do these results help us to refine our understanding of the ancient Mars climate, but they'll also be a greater resource for putting results from the Mars 2020 Perseverance rover into a more global context. And this is on Express UK by Tom Fish, and we'll also be able to see Mars clearly in the sky just before sunset, if you'd like, sunrise, and it will be closest to us around October of this fall. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.